As of tonight, the number 1 track on my layout from milepost 0 to 0.4 is out of service. This is the outside track that I normally run on due to problems on the hill over here. Track work in progress. So the hot shot intermodals and all the rest of the trains will be diverted to track number 2, which is the inner track, at the interlocking at the summit and via the yard down here. And this may not be in service Friday night, so when we run trains we'll have to run it like the real railroad, and one will have to go by and then the other train will have to wait, and then it'll go by. So it could make an interesting running night. I need to try to re-bank this corner and lift it. It's got problems. I've never liked this section of track since I put it down in the beginning, so I'm going to try to fix that, and I'm going to fix that switch over here that's a problem, that's out of gauge. So I might just rip it out completely for now, I'm not sure. I'll keep you updated on the progress. Well, I don't know if you can see this in the light or not, but I believe I found one of my problems. This piece of plywood that's on that inner track humps way uphill. I don't know what happened and why it's doing that. It warped. So I think I got an idea for that. Drive a screw in the middle of it and drive it down and adjust it. So we'll see what happens. And then this one over here, I need to jack it up. All else fails, get a bigger screw. Let's see what happens. Yes, this battery's junk. It's doing it though. Alright, now to fine tune this. Something like that, and I got the level to check it here. Meanwhile, crews are still working on the number 1 track, and this Conrail Autorack train needs to get through, so it'll be taking the number 2 track. Here it goes through the interlocking. And crews are still working. The track's out of service. And there's slow orders through here. 25 miles an hour. And the consist is going through the interlocking in the yard. It's cool watching these cars go through there because they're so long it almost looks like they're going to derail, but they get through. I don't think I've ever actually filmed a revenue train going through these interlockings before, because it's difficult with DC to regulate 2 transformers to get it through. Because if you make a mistake, you'll short it out and blow the board in the locomotive. Or you potentially run that risk anyway. And this looks like a Guilford block off to the track. Gotta love it. Well, I think I may have fixed the problems. This area here, I had to shim it with a couple popsicle sticks, and that was the right height to straighten that out. This area here, I drove the 2 screws in, and I believe I fixed the switch. So for the switch, I drove a couple nails in to drive the track back into gauge right there and right there. And I also adjusted the rail joiner just a little bit. Wow, this zooms in really nice. So hopefully that will eliminate my problems with the switch. So we'll find out soon enough.